I am here at the Ateneo University Chapel. Eugenio G. Lara was commandant of the ROTC in Ateneo during World War II, and he led the ROTC cadets who volunteered to fight the Japanese invaders during World War II. The sacrifices of Eugenio G. Lara was told by he himself in his book entitled Readings on the History of Angono, from where I got my story. The plan was, as defined in War Plan Orange 3, was for the American and Filipino soldiers called USAPE to defend Bataan and Corregidor for 2 months, after which it is expected that reinforcement will come to support the fighters. However, the support didn't come, and the fighters endured 4 long agonizing months fighting the enemy. There is no more fanatical soldiers on earth than the Japanese, according to Eugenio Lara. And sadly, Bataan fell. Brave men do cry, and brave men did cry when they heard the news beamed throughout the world announcing the fall of Bataan. Bataan had fallen. The Filipino-American troops on this war-ravaged and blood-stained peninsula have laid down their arms. With head bloody but unbowed, they had yielded to the superior force and number of the enemy. The flesh must yield at last, endurance melt away, and the end of the battle must come. Bataan had fallen, but the spirit that made it stand, a beacon to all liberty-loving people of the world, cannot fail. After that followed the horrendous death march, where the prisoners of war were herded to march to the prison camp. And at that death march, many sadly died. After they were released from prison, Eugenio Lara continued his fight and joined the underground forces, the Allied Intelligence Bureau, where he became part. And based in Angono, his hometown, he got a boat that served as his quote-unquote navy, which he used for in clandestine operation, camouflaging as business boat, in supplying food to in supplying food requirements of AIB detachment, ferrying such equipment as radio transmitter and receiving sets, arms and ammunition, underground agents for accumulation and intelligence, and hiding American officers, including pilots whose planes have been shut down and was told to splash their planes at the Laguna Lake so that the pilots can be saved. And so that was the story in brief of the heroism and courage of Eugenio Lara. The medal that was awarded by the U.S. government to Lieutenant Colonel Eugenio G. Lara is just a perishable symbol. And that cannot replace the sacrifice, the suffering, and the honor, the courage that is represented by that medal. And the commemoration of such courage and bravery and sacrifice, the remembrance is never too late. Anytime, anywhere. Judges 6:12. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said, The Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor.